Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to cover a great Steam sale that's running right now, the QuakeCon sale. So QuakeCon, of course, revolves everything Bethesda. So you might be thinking, if it's just limited to Bethesda games, how good can the sale really be? Well, it's an awesome sale on the basis that a ton of these games are seeing their lowest prices ever, including awesome games such as Doom, Prey, Wolfenstein 2, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. Just great deals on these games. Again, new lows for a ton of these titles. The Evil Within 2, Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition. I'll go through all of the deals, but these are some of the best deals we've seen on what I would consider essential PC titles. Like, if you have a gaming PC, a lot of these games are essential to your library. So first, let's talk all about this QuakeCon sale, because like I said, it is tremendous. Rage 2, which is a very recent release, is 50% off for $30. I had my issues with this game. I think from a gameplay standpoint, it's really good. I think the story is absolutely nonsensical and not too engaging on that front. I don't think the open world really serves any favors to Rage 2, but I would say that there's stuff to like about the game. $30 is still pretty steep to pay. If this is a game you had interest in, by all means pick it up at this price, but I would personally say wait until a deeper discount. I would say wait until this game is around that $15 to $20 range and maybe it'll be worth it. That's just my personal opinion, and I did play a sizable amount of what that game had to offer. It's just that recently they've released a bunch of updates and I haven't delved into that content, but hey, they're making the game better, so that's always appreciated. Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition, new low price on this one. It is 75% off for $15, so of course, this includes the Fallout 4 base game and all of the DLC. You've got Automatron, Wasteland Workshop, Contraptions Workshop, Vault-Tec Workshop, and then Nuka World in there as well. You're saving a ton. It's typically $60, and when it was going on sale, it was usually $30, but now for $15, Fallout 4 and all of the additional content, that's quite good. Now, I know Fallout 4, generally speaking, isn't everyone's favorite Fallout game. Those usually go to other games that we'll mention in a little bit, but I still thought it was a pretty good game. Probably didn't live up to the enormous hype, but there's still a lot to like out of it, and $15 for it, I would say, is quite good. Doom, on the other hand, a great deal on this one. 67% off for $6.59. Cannot recommend this game enough. Doom is awesome. From a first-person shooter standpoint, the gameplay in Doom is some of the most satisfying that you're going to come across, and yes, the multiplayer isn't anything to write home about. You're really not buying this game for the multiplayer, especially at this point in 2019. However, that single-player campaign is still really good. 10 to 12 hours of content, and for $6.59, it's an easy recommendation. Highly recommend that. Prey is also down to $6. I've recommended that often. One of the most underrated games of this generation. I think Arcane Studios did a fantastic job with that game. A very atmospheric first-person shooter with some Metroidvania elements. Performance on PC is top-notch, and visually, I think it's quite good as well, but you're really getting into this game for the story, the atmosphere, those elements Prey gets really right. And now that it's down to just $6, easy to recommend that one as well. Dishonored games are super cheap as well. Dishonored 1 is down to $2. Dishonored 2 is down to just $8. Dishonored Death of the Outsider is down to $6, and there's a bunch of DLC for the first Dishonored as well. You can pick up the complete collection for $24, which does sound kind of expensive, and that's because the price of buying everything individually is actually $21.43. So figure that one out. I would recommend Dishonored 2. $8 for that is quite good. And I would imagine that they have the Dishonored Definitive Edition on sale as well. But yeah, Dishonored 2 is great, and Death of the Outsider is pretty good as well. I would honestly check out all the Dishonored games. They're pretty good all around. Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, is down to $19.79. That's always a good buy. Wolfenstein, The New Order, and The Old Blood, a bundle for those two games is down to $9.89, so to get all the Wolfenstein games, you can do so pretty cheap. Before playing Wolfenstein 2, I would highly recommend you to play New Order and The Old Blood, because this one, yes, Wolfenstein 2 does have a, like a 7 to 10 minute recap video or whatever the case may be. I just always like to actually go through the games themselves, and The New Order is a great game, and The Old Blood's pretty good as well, a little bit shorter of an experience, but nonetheless, good deals on those. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition, new low on this, $13.19, awesome deal on that. I mean, awesome in the sense that Skyrim typically holds up in value, especially this Special Edition. However, given all the content you were getting, it was always worth it, and there's a slew of mods available as well. Skyrim, in terms of longevity, is one of the best games that you can buy on PC. From a value standpoint, in terms of how many hours of content you're getting, it's obscene. However, it is originally, an 8-year-old game at this point, released on 11/11/11. So paying like $24 for it was a little bit of a hard sell. Now that it's down to $13.19, a great buy, and it's Skyrim. It's an essential game to your library. When we talk about those essential games for PC libraries, Skyrim is absolutely one of those games, so definitely pick that one up. Another game myself and many others would say is an essential game to any PC library, Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition. That is 75% off for $5. So of course that includes Fallout New Vegas and all of the DLC for that. Usually people look at Fallout New Vegas as the best game in the Fallout series. I'm pretty much in agreement with that. New Vegas is a tremendous game, and the Ultimate Edition would usually go for $9.99 during a Steam sale. Now that it's down to $4.99, what a great deal for this as well. And again, in terms of longevity, content for your money, Fallout New Vegas is a tremendous. $5 for that is great. The Evil Within 2, 75% off for $15. That's a new low for that game as well. So great buy on that as well. The Evil Within 2, unlike Wolfenstein 2, I feel like you could just jump into the Evil Within 2 no problem. And the Evil Within 2 is substantially a better game comparatively speaking to the first title. So if you want to jump right into the second game, by all means do that. The first game is heavily discounted as well, 75% off for $5. So that's an awesome deal as well. The Evil Within 1, definitely a good game. However, the Evil Within 2, again, just such a gigantic step up. Other great deals, Wolfenstein The New Order standalone, $6.59, as is the Old Blood. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion is $6.59. I know what you guys are thinking. Maybe you got into Elder Scrolls with Skyrim. Just know that Skyrim holds your hand much more so than a game like Oblivion, and even more so than Morrowind. Morrowind Game of the Year Edition is 67% off for $4.94. Morrowind is a challenging freaking game. It's really not going to be for everyone, especially at this point. Bear in mind that that game released when? Back in like 2001, 2002, sometime around then. So it's an old school game, really doesn't hold your hand. Oblivion more so, you can get into it. But again, just keep in mind those are older games and do not expect the hand-holding that Skyrim gives you. Rage 1 is 75% off for $2.50, not all too bad. Their Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition is 75% off for $5. I'm almost tempted to say that this is a must-own on PC. Unfortunately, there are some issues with modern PCs. They're pretty easy issues to remedy, just look it up, and I got Fallout 3 working no problem on my PC. Just do bear in mind that there are some workarounds, and there's a reason why the game only has a mostly positive reception on Steam, unlike Fallout New Vegas, which I believe has an overwhelmingly positive reception, so again, just keep that in mind. Other deals include Doom 3 BFG Edition, that's 67% off for $6.59, that's quite good. The Quake Collection, 67% off for $8.24. Fallout 4 VR is down to $15, and the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim VR is down to $19.79. In the case of those two, Skyrim VR is definitely the better VR option. Fallout 4 VR isn't necessarily terrible, but Skyrim definitely makes the smoother transition, and I do want to note that the Elder Scrolls Online Elsewhere is 35% off for $26. So just some absolutely ridiculous deals. Again, it's just a Bethesda sale, but these deals, comparatively speaking to the deals we got during the summer sale, I believe they're all stronger across the board. Skyrim Special Edition has not been this cheap. Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition would go down to $5, but that was years ago, and then Bethesda smartened up and realized, hey, people are buying this game in droves. Let's raise the price up to $10, and the same thing happened with Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition, so you're seeing the prices come back down. Now, in this case, I could very well see this QuakeCon sale being the only time the Bethesda games get this cheap. When it comes time for, say, the Steam Winter Sale, just because it's another Steam sale, I could see Bethesda thinking, hey, this isn't centered around us, let's raise our game prices back up and go from there, because I would find it hard to believe that Fallout 4 GOTY is going to stick around at $15, Doom's going to stick around at $6.59, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim Special Edition is going to stick around at $13.19, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, whatever the case may be. Bethesda's smart in that they know that these games are ones that create reoccurring revenue, and for them, why are they going to sell the game year-round for $30, or in the case of New Vegas and Fallout 3 for $10? That's just my speculation and thinking about it from a business standpoint. I do think as a part of this QuakeCon sale, that's only when these games are going to get this cheap, but nonetheless, great deals. I would highly recommend it. Things that stand out to me, again, Doom for $6.59 is insane. Pick that up. Dishonored 2 for $8 is really good. That game had a shoddy PC port, but now it works really well. Prey for $6 is great. Even Fallout 4 GOTY for $15. I know not everyone is super high on Fallout 4, but to get all of the additional content with that, that's really good. Skyrim Special Edition, again, an essential part of any Steam library. You gotta have that. Fallout New Vegas for $5 is great. Fallout 3 GOTY, again, some issues on PC, but easy to work around them, so I would recommend that as well. Evil Within 2 for $15, I think, is really great as well. But that's gonna conclude this video, guys. I really wanted to run you guys through all of these deals because I think they're quite good. By the way, again, with Rage 2, I would say wait a little bit for that, but all around the deals are excellent. Fallout 4, Doom, Skyrim, the Bethesda games, you know, a lot of games you guys probably already own, but a couple of these, I'm sure some of you guys that are newer PC gamers, maybe you saw them being a little bit too expensive. Now would be a great time to pick them up. That's gonna wrap up this video. If you guys have a request for a future video, leave that in the comments section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.